with us from Ross-Ade Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. It's the Michigan State Spartans and the Purdue Boilermakers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Caught up with Purdue's head coach before the game. He has challenged his offensive line to dominate at the line of scrimmage. Why? They have a chance to make some history today with their running back. He has been beloved and productive all season long, and today he can break the school record for single-season rush yards. I know he's heavily involved in the script to start this opening drive. We'll see if they're able to get the record early and get this team fired up for their running back who they love. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. The Boilermakers offense will have the football first. And now there's Jarrett Gibson. What a performance he had in their last game, putting up more than 300 yards on the ground. JKS. Oh, they're after him. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Now on first down from the 30. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He'll walk and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here's a give to Gibson. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
You know, I know that wasn't a big gainer, but that's going to set some stuff up later for this offense. Trying to run the football and get it established is huge because play-action pass is a big part of what they try to do when they're throwing the ball.
On the direct snap, it's Gibson. Got enough for the first. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat. They give up a big play.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Songa Povatelli. Now the connection takes it to the 11. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. In for the score. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Michigan... Spartans offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Richard Young, the ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though,
breaks into the open. Oh, sweet feet. plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. To the 10, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State. Extra point here will tie the game. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Coming out with it, it's Baxter. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Baxter. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
Moving away from pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And the Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Hawkins. It's complete to the left. Maybe a crease. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Young. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. On the ground, it's Young. Nice move there. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty!
And he's in for his 2nd touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down here. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll bring it out. It's Baxter. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Crosses the 40. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on first down. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Baxter. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They're going to mark him down, and where that spot is looks as if it's going to be just a hair short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running.
Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, Purdue! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside, it's Young. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They feed him again. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Could be an alley. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Here comes the heat. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Throwing, Hawkins. This one's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. He nails it, a 58-yard field goal.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
On third down, here's Baxter. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unleashes it on the run. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line out front there be physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Send the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Caught behind the line. It's Collier. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Offense in a bunch formation. They go play action with Hawkins. Makes the grab. It's Collier. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. DB's right up on the receivers. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. Just can't hook up for the completion.
Moves around to clear up the vision. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, here on the home team sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys?
All right, Holly.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
The Boilermakers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And as a QB, you got to make these split-second decisions. And how much mustard I put on it. Do I throw it hard? Do I lob it? Right there, you could tell he threw it hard, but too far in front of his wide receiver, and he really didn't have a chance to make that play. That's one of those I think he'll probably want.
The Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front 7 are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a 1st down, and they have to show some urgency here. The Boilermakers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Slings it downfield. It's caught. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
And all of a sudden, this offense starting to look like the Stanford offenses that David Shaw used to coach, where they had 3 NFL tight ends on the field at the same time and lining guys up all over the place, making it hard for the defense. These guys got weapons. They've got big guys that can catch the ball and hurt you. I love the formation, and I love the execution.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Rides to the back. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd down, here's Baxter. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. The distance is no problem, but this angle from the left can test you. Right down the boulevard, it's good. The lead now up to 7 at 24-17. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the number 8 team, the Tennessee Volunteers. And it's the home squad in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back to your game in West Lafayette. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
And the Boilermakers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He almost kicked that thing out of bounds, but it made it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Michigan State's offense heads out, ready to go to work. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. The run inside. It's Young. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Zings it complete to the right. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. And the Spartans look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Got his man. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. I like this, taking the safe play, getting the positive gain, and seeing if you can build some momentum.
Well, and I think it's making the right play, Reese. That's where quarterbacks get in trouble sometimes when they get too aggressive and then they get behind the sticks a little bit. I see a lot of space, take advantage of it, get it to my running back, let him chew that up, and now it's easier on the next down.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Right on the money. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The handoff as they run the counter play here. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. The Spartans are facing 3rd and inches. To the ground to try to move the chains. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Gets the back moving. Makes the grab and room to run. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Handoff for Baxter. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Running inside, it's Young. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Looking to throw on first down. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
Here's Gibson one more time. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound.
And he's got room. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The Boilermakers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Baxter. Looking for the end zone. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Purdue!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Throwing Hawkins with the catch. It's Young. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Fires left. It's caught downfield. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. On the run, it's Young. Plows through the defense. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Let's go down to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, down on the home team sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today.
Makes the grab in their space. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Makes the grab. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The run inside. It's Baxter. There's some room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
The Boilermakers with the 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gibson. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the offense found no success with the backward-going pass. How about a forward pass on 2nd and long? Looking to fire. Touchdown, Boilermaker! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th-quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0. And he made the extra point without problem.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. Your running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
Running inside. It's Young. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Hawkins, under fire. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
I would not want to be the...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Hawkins to throw for it on 4th. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Personal foul.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. Looking to pass, it's Hawkins. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. 2nd down coming up. They'll move the tight end. Pulls it in. It's Parachek. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Spartans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab plenty for the 1st down. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Spartans.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey, guys, down here on the home team sideline, they are so hyped up for their running back. This star...
Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Gibson again. Here's a little room there. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Calls his own number. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Now Michigan State wants to stop the clock. It's their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Purdue! That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
Throwing, Hawkins. Under fire. It's complete on the right side.
I know a lot of people don't like to prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Got a man, it's Parachek. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the Spartans right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Hawkins makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Spartans! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Touchdown, Boilermakers! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throwing, Hawkins. Taking a deep shot. He's got it on the outside. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Michael Hawkins on the play action. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that going over the top. Got it down the field. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. That chunk play has him in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Purdue! And the pummeling has started. They are ever closer to win number 10 on the season.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hawkins throws for the tight end. Finds his man. It's Parachek. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. They've got the screen set up. Across the 35. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jesse.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They